No Portugal talk. No Cape Verde talk. Who cares about the World Cup anymore anyways? Hello and welcome to That Show with Nico, the show where I get to talk about football the way I feel like talking about it, alongside
James
Linden.
That's me.
Lobotsky. Elemanowski.
It's Lubdovsky to you, okay?
James, we're going straight to the point here. From the start, I want an apology.
For Ronaldo?
No. Who cares about Ronaldo? Listen. I'll talk about Ronaldo when the Saudi League starts again. Right now, he's enjoying his holiday. Allow him. But I want an apology.
Okay.
Last week, I came here and I said, Donald Trump and Harry Kane are building a relationship, building some sort of a rapport. I had no proof of that at the time. And James was like, where is the proof? Prove it to me. You denied the possibility of them being friends. Well, James. Now tell me, because Harry Kane went in the press conference and was bragging about playing golf with Donald Trump 18 months ago. Now, where is my apology? What did I say? What did I say about Harry Kane and Donald Trump?
Hang on, what exactly have I got to apologise for it?
No,
Show me the proof. You brought me the proof.
Well, the proof is there. The proof arose by itself.
Yeah.
Because I knew the proof was there somewhere. I just didn't have any.
I want to say, Harry, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
18 months ago, he kept it under wraps.
I don't know why did he speak about it?
Why did he bring it up?
Yeah,
just hide it, bro. So all we know is if England somehow wins the World Cup, we know Donald Trump is going to be there and Harry Kane is going to allow it.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah.
You were saying, "Oh no, he'll kick him off of the stage." No.
I didn't say he would. I said that he should.
But
you're
won't.
Absolutely right. He won't.
He won't. He'll be there side by side, probably raised it together. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
I have a few quotes here from Harry Kane himself, from the horse's mouth. If you wanted extra proof that he actually is friends with Donald Trump. He invited me to play when I was down in Palm Beach. So yeah, when the president invites you somewhere, when in Rome, when the president invites you can't say no, right? Can't say no to Barcelona. You can't say no to Real Madrid. Can also not say no to Donald Trump.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Regarding the experience, he said, it was a surreal experience just to meet him and obviously play golf with him. Great.
I saw he said something like, and I was thinking, Harry, shut the fuck up, mate. He said something like, I hope I'm still as good as him when I'm his age. Harry, man, what you doing?
His golf is pretty good. I hope I can play his golf as well as him when I'm his age. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Strip him the captaincy, give it to Jude.
Nah, Jude would probably go as well. Very diplomatic Jude. But yeah, so what is my apology then?
All right, fine, I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't know what I'm apologizing for, but yeah, cool.
Because I brought it up and you were like, thinking that was like the most outlandish thing ever said.
I said, show me the proof. And then I saw the proof myself at the weekend. And I went,
he proved it himself.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
But yeah, so yeah, Donald Trump and Harry Kane. Friends. Donald Trump said that he likes Harry Kane very much.
Or is Harry Kane just making a corruption play?
Just in case.
Well, he knows it's Argentina next, and it's better level this up anyway. You know, we might get favourable decisions now or something. You English, you've been getting favourable decisions anyway. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I guess Ghana. Example. Never forget.
Ghana was the most blatant one. It was like, yeah, definitely penalty.
Ghana is also the only team that haven't conceded against England in this World Cup.
That's also true.
Come on, Benjamin Asare, GOAT.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you think there's any particular reason why Donald Trump 18 months ago decided to call Harry Kane and come golf with me? Why Harry Kane?
I can't answer that. I have no idea. I suppose when you've got high profile people, and he's England captain, he obviously is high profile. If he's in an area and it's like, I don't know, Harry Kane's in the area to you playing golf? He's playing golf. Or maybe we can arrange something. You get intermediaries probably get involved. It's probably how it goes. friends in high places and all that kind of jazz, right? Yeah.
Well,
bit sickly.
anyways, come on, England. Let's see Harry Kane and Trump there lifting the trophy together, side by side, like best friends.
Here's the good news. We ain't lifting it. So
Listen, everyone is saying that. I know you guys want to keep the hopes low, but it's possible.
I was thinking about this morning. It's interesting, I think, how it's evolved. So whenever England do something, it becomes like a big joke. It's like, football's coming home. It's coming home, all that. Blah, blah. I feel like it's been quite light, this tournament.
Because the previous
I don't know.
tournaments.
I think it's a combination of two things. One, like, it's getting a bit serious. We've been close a few times. It's like it's beyond the whole thing with his coming home after time has been a joke. Like, we don't really think it, but we're gonna make out that maybe we do. So it's getting a bit. It's been close a number of times, and also I don't know if it's just okay. Yeah, shit. There are definitely two teams in this tournament better than us. So there's like a realism to it.
When you say the two teams, I'm assuming you're saying France and Spain. I don't think Spain is that much better than England. I don't even think it's better than England. Better in what?
Well, look. Okay, let me. I'm pretty sure that if we got to the final, we'll play France anyway. So maybe it's more an element of that. But if we play Spain, Spain will be favourites. There's no doubt about that.
Why?
Yes, we could beat Spain.
Why are Spain? If they haven't really performed that well, Spain
definitely defensively stronger, more experienced, retain the ball better in midfield. Got an absolutely elite player who hasn't
done
really
anything
hit
yet.
it off yet because he come into the tournament injured in Lamine Yamal, who can. I don't know. We've got Jude and Donald's mate and that as well. But
And Jed Spence.
Spain would be favourites against us. That's Sir Jed Spence to you, by the way.
Sir.
France would be massive. I said it on our Q&A yesterday. I think if we played France, they'd give us a hide-in. And the semi-final it does feel like a 50-50 on Wednesday.
I'm not sure who I want in the final.
I genuinely think we're gonna do it tomorrow. I think we're gonna get over the line, but I don't see us win the final.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. But yeah, Harry Kane, thank you for the apology. We can move on now and talk about Vozinha once again. It seems like he's going to Inter Miami.
What, to play with Leo?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's an interesting move.
Yeah.
Seems like a marketing move from Inter Miami.
From Messi? I don't want to be the oldest player in this team. Can you deal with it?
No, not for Messi. Like, just David Beckham was there at the game watching Argentina against Cabo Verde. I guess he saw, this guy got a few followers. Let's bring him to Inter Miami. I don't think it's because of his ability or per se. I think it's...
Well, we throwing shade on Vozinha
No, like,
for?
Vozinha is good, but like, come on. He's a 4-year-old goalkeeper. Usually you don't get this type of moves unless you are already famous.
These type of moves? What,
Yes.
to the MLS?
Well, to Inter Miami. They don't sign just random players like that. They sign people with some name to it.
But their league season is starting before the World Cup even ends. You know that?
That's fine. But come on, we know if Vozinha didn't somehow became super famous at this World Cup, Inter Miami is not checking for him.
No, sure, but people do get famous at World Cups and then get bought. We're seeing stories this morning. Bouadi,
It has happened this World Cup more than
Bouadi obviously
other
looks
World
class
Cups.
for Morocco, but most people in seriousness probably hadn't heard of him prior to the tournament.
How old is he?
He's 18.
See, he's not 40, bro.
Yeah, but now what my point being is like he's had a good World Cup. He obviously looks like a super talent. Talking about him going to City for 100 million.
That's fine.
Right,
but that's a young player.
But if City had gone to buy him at Christmas, he wouldn't have been 100 million, would he?
No.
So the World Cup does have that impact. That's my point.
Correct. But that's the difference between an 18-year-old who still has his career ahead of him versus Vozinha, who probably got a couple more years.
The MLS and Saudi. Why do they go there? Why do they go to these places?
Usually it's big players that are towards the end of their
Different
careers.
example. Leandro Trossard is signing for Besiktas today, right? Why is he going there?
Because he's towards the end of his career again.
Right, well, there you go.
Well, this is probably the best team Vozinha's ever been in.
Yeah, but he ain't going to play for another 10 years, is he? But also, that said, he's a goalkeeper, right? So he might carry on for 4 or 5 years. I don't know.
Right. Well, listen, Vozinha deserved.
Also,
Get the money.
It's also possible, based on previous discussions, that he might have ascertained, maybe now because he's got a strong agent or something, that the majority of his Instagram following of ladies is maybe coming from the North American region, and therefore that's where he wants to be.
I mean, Miami does have some fire
Well, there you go.
up in there.
So win-win, isn't it? He gets to play with Messi and gets to play off the field. Brilliant.
It's quite cool.
Yeah.
Quite a cool story.
Yeah.
But yeah, we know it's marketing move. Come on, guys. Don't fool me. But great moves.
Listen, they've got Messi. They don't really...
No, but more marketing. He helps. He always helps. Now, all the Cape Verdeans in America will support Inter Miami.
How many Cape Verdeans are in America?
Quite a few million, I would say.
What, more? There's more Cape Verdeans in America than there are in Cape Verde. Is that what you're saying to me?
There are definitely more Cape Verdeans.
Because your population is what, 500,000?
Yeah, but there are a lot more Cape Verdeans outside of Cape Verde than in Cape Verde. I'm not sure what the numbers are in America, but it could be close, honestly.
Okay.
Especially in the Boston region. Yeah, a lot of Cape Verdeans there. I have family there myself, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
More tomatoes.
More hortas, yes. A lot of tomatoes, for sure.
What's Nelson doing with himself these days?
Fenerbahce.
Has he responded to your messages or not?
Not yet. I haven't spoken to him. But we'll talk about Fenerbahce in a bit. But yeah, another player that got moved from Cape Verde, Jovan Cabral. He's now going to Brazil. Play for Grêmio.
Okay.
See?
And you think this has got nothing to do with his goal against Argentina?
He didn't score against Argentina.
Wasn't it his goal? Who scored the disgusting goal?
That was Lopez Cabral, who's already made his move.
Different Cabral.
Yeah.
All right, forgive me.
Different Cabral, yes. There are we shared a few last names.
Okay, fair enough.
Like Kim in Korea.
Okay.
Kim,
and Lee.
and Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, another one that made a move. Great. Like, look at the World Cup. I don't think we had stories like this at the past World Cup, the previous one. We had like a player like Vozinha that stand out and everyone just went from unknown to super famous. We didn't have those stories. Tim Payne, for example, who also moved to a team now in Paraguay. We didn't have players like that at the last World Cup.
Well, but Tim Payne and Vozinha are great examples of social media getting hold of something and making it move. So, yeah, maybe not so much of that in 2022.
But maybe because they weren't small teams, quote unquote. This is a bigger World Cup with more unknown players per se.
Yeah,
could
probably.
be that. Could be that.
Plus, I think those who were sort of like first timers at the last one. I'm trying to think. It was first timers at the last tournament. Things like Qatar like flopped, right? So
there weren't shocks.
Maybe.
One thing about shocks is once you get to the latter stages of the World Cup, no more shocks. Like the shocks are done.
I think it was saying how many knockout games has there been? So 16, 8, that's 24, another 4, 28 games, I think. I think 24 have been won by the favourites.
Damn.
As in 24, 28 favourites have gone through, I think.
Once you get to that, like at the group stages, it happens, and then once it gets to the knockouts, it's like they lock in suddenly. And the favourites usually
Donald's mate, Harry, always speaks about it every year. It's like there's two tournaments. There's a group stage and there's a knockout stage. Group stage, just, okay, cool, build, get out of it.
You're funny.
I'm not angry, Harry. I'm just disappointed.
Another person who got a different job, or potentially will get a different job, is Roberto Martinez. The man always falls on his feet, doesn't he? Apparently...
Well, the joke is he falls upwards.
Well, this time, it's kind of upwards. Scotland, you know.
Yeah, geographically.
So you go from Belgium to Portugal. I would say it's somewhat of maybe a sideways move, maybe a slight upgrade to Portugal. And then you go all the way to Scotland. One thing is for sure, he ruined Belgium's golden generation, ruined Portugal's golden generation, although I don't believe that's Portugal's golden generation, but people call it golden generation. And now he's going to ruin Scotland's aluminium generation.
Aluminium?
Yeah. Copper generation, if you will. Bronze generation, perhaps.
Scotland's golden generation of their first World Cup in 28 years.
Is that a golden generation?
It's definitely not. No.
Foil.
Have you seen their centre backs? There's nothing. Golden oldies. I don't know about golden generation.
Yeah. So apparently, you could go there. For all the Scottish listeners, let me tell you, guys, complain, protest, go outside the Scottish FA and let them know, hey, enough.
That was interesting.
We don't want him.
Would Roberto Martinez be a bad appointment for Scotland?
Yes. It'll be a bad appointment to everyone.
Okay, but why? Why?
It's just not that good. Maybe.
Yeah, but first and foremost, the objective for Scotland is to be qualifying for the tournament. Then once they qualify, the objective obviously is going to keep being get out of the group. We have to reflect and say Scotland didn't deserve to get out of the group, but had a tough draw.
Tough-ish.
They did have to get Brazil and Morocco together.
Fair enough.
Was a tough draw.
Fair enough. Could have gotten a draw at least out of those two. Out of Morocco, they could have gotten a draw. Could have gotten a draw out of Brazil.
Morocco gone out to France in the last 2 World Cups. They're a good team, man.
Yeah. Fair play to them. There's also funny things about Martinez. He apparently is really into numerology. And ahead of the World Cup, he did say that the number 6 could mean something for Portugal. Because we won the Euros in 2016. This is the World Cup 2026. He believes, look at the numbers.
What number does Mikel Merino wear?
6. When was the game?
The 6th.
July 6th.
I'd seen this.
Yeah, and he scored 6 minutes after he came on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. So he actually got hit. He literally got hit by the devil. Okay, fine. Okay.
666. I don't know. Maybe he's cursed. Scottish FA, please look somewhere else.
So give the Scottish FA a better suggestion.
Someone who's available at the moment, or someone who's still got a job. Let me think of someone who's available. Damn.
What about your Senegal guy got sacked, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've forgotten his name. Escaped me.
Tiao.
That's it. But they all said that we ain't playing for him anymore.
Yeah,
they were very
they're tired
clear.
of him. To be fair, he kind of deserved to get sacked just for what happened at the AFCON, because he was the one instigating, hey, let's get off the pitch. Like, you as the coach, you cannot be doing that.
I think in seriousness, Scotland generally should have a Scottish manager. I don't say that with like a prejudice. I just think like where it's at the moment. If you, when they'd say like Bertie votes and it's moved too far away from what Scotland are, like it tends not to work. So I'd be a bit concerned about that. But if also at the same time, if you break it down, I know Martinez gets a lot of flack. I would say to people, right, okay, who is a good Scottish candidate that people would say maybe is better than Roberto Martinez? And I know a few people say to me, David Moyes, right? David Moyes is not going to walk out on Everton at the moment. David Moyes probably will manage Scotland at some stage, but he's not going to walk out on Everton at the moment. David Moyes he's not going to get a job bigger than Everton. So he's not going to...
For now.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not going to jump back upwards.
Is he not?
No.
That's it. He's done. He's finished.
No. And there's no reason to think he would want to leave Everton anyway, right? So he's got no... What I'm saying is Moyes left Everton for Manchester United 13 years ago or whatever it was. Like, that sort of shit is not going to happen again. A, I don't think he'd do it to Everton again. B, truthfully, none of the clubs that make bigger revenue than Everton are going to come looking for him. It's not going to happen, right? But if he walks out on Everton... If it didn't work and 2 years later he wants to come back again, he ain't going to walk into a job as big as Everton's. He's going to have to come a serious level below. So
Tottenham.
He's, funny. I don't think that's quite true, is it? So he wouldn't be one at the moment. But if you say, Moyes versus Martinez, I could understand the debate. But David Moyes is not going to leave Everton at the moment.
Will he go to Southampton? We have news from Southampton.
Oh, Mr. Salt's been given a full-time job.
Mr. Will Salt somehow went from intern to head of opposition analysis.
Oh, he's a head, is he?
Nah, I'm just making it up. But it will be a great position for him, head of opposition analysis.
He knows what he's doing, doesn't he?
I'm actually pleased for him because at the end of the day, it was not his idea to go out and scout.
Correct.
And do all the madness. He was just doing what interns are supposed to do.
Correct.
You tell him to do something and you do it. I'm not sure if he snitched or if he took any accountability for this. I mean, could he have said no?
But he got caught.
Could he have said no? Like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Tough, isn't it? When you got senior in any walk of life, if you've got senior people above you asking you to do something, it's not easy just to say no.
Fair enough.
It's not.
Did they sack the manager? Southampton.
No, he stayed.
He's still there?
Everyone's still there.
Oh. That's a bit awkward, isn't it, the whole situation?
Well, they just carry on.
Like nothing happened.
I'm surprised that Southampton didn't move the manager on. His name's escaping me now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't move him on.
After their fiasco.
But I think what they've decided to do is, right, we're just going to all stand together and just see it through and hope the noise calms down a little bit. And it has, I think. But I also think everyone's very focused on the World Cup at the moment.
If he manages to get promotion next season, then everything is forgiven, I guess.
Exactly that.
All is forgiven, all in the past, never do it again. Will Salt, great. I mean...
Eckhart, it's not his name. I couldn't remember his name.
Well, I forgot his name.
Thomas Eckhart.
Thomas Eckhart, yeah. Yeah, permanent role at Southampton. hopefully they pay him quite well now.
That would have been wrong if they'd moved him on.
They could have done it, but it would have looked so bad. I think they had no choice but to give this guy the full-time job.
Well, yeah.
They had no choice.
Well, once you're committed as well to say, if you cleared the decks and went, right, everybody involved is out, then fine. But you've kept Eckhart on, you've kept others on. Yeah, it would have been wrong to make him the scapegoat of what happened, in my opinion.
Do you think Eka has a problem with him? Was like, oh, bro, nah, should have hidden better, bro.
Nah. Nah, if he does, then
I personally don't think whatever he captured with that phone made a difference at all.
But all they wanted to find out on that particular one was, I think, the availability of Hayden Hackney, whether he was likely to be fit or not. That was it. That would seem to be the purpose of the visit. So, no, they didn't get a lot out of it.
Well, but congratulations to Will Salt. You fell on your feet just like Martinez.
I want to say good luck to Saints fans because you're in for a year of having the piss taken out of you. So
more than a year,
good
perhaps.
luck.
More than a year. Another player that fell on his feet, kind of. Alex Jimenez.
Oh,
since you know, I know you're not gonna bring this guy up in your transfer window shows or anything like that. You're just gonna ignore the fact that he went on loan to Fiorentina.
No, I'm just gonna praise. Well, yeah. Why would we mention that? It's irrelevant, isn't it?
It is relevant for FPL, right?
It's relevant that Bournemouth acted more appropriately than other football clubs have in these sort of circumstances. So well done to Bournemouth. Although I've got a bone to pick with Bournemouth.
Okay, why?
That kit. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I actually don't think the kit is that bad.
It's like someone's inserted like an eject button or something on their shirt.
You just press the button. Press vitality.
Someone to poke the stomachs. It's an awful shit. Bournemouth had some really good kits last year.
It's a massive, but the thing the logo is too big.
Our Bournemouth correspondent, Neil, I love him, is trying to, the away kit's good. And
is it?
Yeah, go on, Neil.
All the kits have the vitality button right down the middle?
No, one of the away kits does, one doesn't.
Okay,
so I don't even know. There's no consistency here.
It's
I don't
massive.
know what's going on.
It's down the middle, like so big.
The thing is as well, it probably won't look so bad on players, but for the fans, who may be a little bit like me and a bit overweight and stuff, you don't need like this big pink button on your beer belly, do you? Come on, man.
Press here for some more vitality, guys. Press for vitality. Do you even know what vitality is as a company?
You're going to tell me.
You don't know?
Where is it?
It's health insurance, I believe.
Right, yeah. So press this beer belly for better health insurance. Right, yeah.
Actually, a lot of these brandings and advertisements and all these sponsors, we don't really know what they're about.
No, I still don't know what AIA is all about. We've had them for like 15 years now or something.
You've had that?
Yeah.
What about Chelsea? They have like IPS, AI or something like that.
Yeah.
What is that?
No one cares. Whatever.
They spend so much money. Do people even care what's on there?
No.
Tottenham has one. What was Tottenham's again?
AIA.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're based in Far East, aren't they?
Have you ever checked for them?
No. It's got to do with me.
Listen, money is money. As long as money comes in.
Change the logo. Get rid of the red. This is the last year we got them, I think, so.
Yeah, so Bournemouth, anyways, sent Alex Jimenez on loan to Fiorentina. What do we think of Fiorentina and these teams that keep getting those players? Like, do they care what's going on? Or it's like, oh, that happened in England. Like, let's bring him here. No one cares. What is this about? Bringing players that have, like, dubious past?
Not for me to speak for them, but yeah, there may be an element of, well, it happened there. It's not our problem. He's a good footballer.
Has it happened the other way around? Like, players that had problems outside of England and then an English club goes and buys them? Or bring them on loan? Has that happened?
I would say so, but it's far less common now because if an English club gets linked to someone, there's always people out there from fan clubs and that are like checking background checks and stuff. And
wouldn't they do the same for Fiorentinas? And
maybe they just don't care in the same way.
That's interesting, isn't it?
I mean, think culturally about Italy versus here. Discussions we've had in the past about say, oh yeah, we're not being racist to Lukaku. We're just trying to put him off. Like, the whole mentality gig is quite different, right?
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm not sure if I should say congratulations to Alex Jimenez or commiserations. I don't know. Go there and do what you have to do. What is Bournemouth going to do with this? Like, just going to keep sending him on loan until the contract runs out?
Isn't there an option to buy, though, isn't there?
Maybe there is.
I think it might be because Fiorentina have done that with Radu Dragusin from us as well. It's a loan with like an obligation once he's played a certain amount of
obligation.
games.
Okay.
So
maybe there is obligation.
Ultimately, again, I think Bournemouth have acted really well on this. The player had a really good football season last year and was on the people were looking, I think he's going to play for a club that's possibly going to be Champions League and stuff. So he's fucked himself and sympathy is none.
Wow.
And Bournemouth have acted appropriately. It's not, let's get everything out of this asset. It's like, no, you need to move this on. Do whatever you need to do.
Mm-hmm. Another player that's managed to get a move.
You're not going to bring him up, are you?
Mason Greenwood.
You're so predictable.
Listen, James, I know you're not going to talk about it on the transfer window show. I know you're not going to talk about it on the Weekender. I know you don't want to talk about him, but he's at the move. He's gone from only pick Marseille to Fenerbahce.
Yeah, he's even further away from England. I'm placed.
45 milli. 45 milli, apparently. I mean, I'm not sure why Marcel wanted to sell him, but 45 million, I suppose.
Apparently, he was quite troublesome in training and stuff.
Was he? But he was top goal scorer, top assist.
Yeah, no one's ever denied the football quality of the individual.
This is another situation where
they wanted him out because apparently he was a bit of a prick around training, like he was too up himself and that. And I'm sure he is there and thinks, I'm the best player in this team, etc.
Probably is.
Yeah, well, he probably is. Yeah, I'm not arguing that, right? So off you go. Bye-bye.
So now he's going to be playing with my cousin, Nelson Semedo.
Oh, wow.
So I am disowning Nelson Semedo from now on, guys. If I see them celebrating together,
shit.
It cannot be. I cannot allow it.
I don't know why you've mentioned this link publicly because I don't think any of us would have clocked it.
Everyone knows that Nelson Semedo plays for Fenerbahce.
I didn't.
So we'll see if there's an assist, if there's a goal, and they celebrate together. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my cousin for the first time in many years.
To say what?
Enough is enough. Time to get a move to Saudi.
Right. And
go and make some more money, brother.
And earn some proper bag, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
This is like the path, by the way. You just keep going further and further east. Where does Mason Greenwood go after he's pissed off Fenerbahce in 2 years?
Ooh. That's interesting because Turkey seems like the type of place that you can go and just do whatever and no one cares about your past. You're just there chilling. Where else can you go? Saudi, I suppose. China, not anymore. They're not in the market like that anymore.
I see Mason Greenwood in a couple of years from now being in Russia.
Ooh.
That's quite an outlandish bet,
That's
considering they can't play in European competition yet, but it might be coming back.
There's a player that's in Russia right now, isn't it? John Duran?
John Duran's at Zenit, yeah, I think.
John Duran fucked himself.
What have you done?
Madness.
He was at Fenerbahce as well, wasn't he?
And he was at Al Nassr. So he went from Aston Villa to Al Nassr, was there with Ronaldo. Somehow, whatever happened, he started quite well and then moved on to Fenerbahce, I believe, on loan. And then somehow ended up...
These clubs in Turkey,
Russia.
They spend some decent money, right?
They do.
But
they pay.
Why do players go there? That's one reason, obviously, is money.
There are a few reasons, I would say.
It's either the last stop on a career or to rejuvenate your career.
Yes.
Think?
Yes. But sometimes... Depends on where you're from. Like sometimes they buy a random player from Brazil or something, and then he becomes quite good there, and then manages to get into a move into the top 5 leagues in Europe. Sometimes they do it that way. Like Shakhtar Donetsk used to do that a lot.
Oh, they invested heavily in Brazilian players.
They'll get Brazilian players. They blow up
Fernandinho, Willian,
Ukraine, and then go into that. For Mason's Greenwood situation, I suppose there's one, he plays Europa League football at least with Fenerbahce. He'll play that, I think. He'll be in a team that's quite big in the country.
A big club, yeah.
One of the biggest in the country. Massive fan base, and clearly they don't care about his past. I think. I'm not sure if they care. But it doesn't look like it.
I'm sure there's some that do, but...
Atletico Madrid was interested.
Our perception has to be... Yeah, Mason Greenwood may end up playing for an Atletico Madrid or a Milan or a Juventus or something like that. I've told you 100 times, he ain't coming back here. Don't matter what he does.
Wow.
It's absolutely no chance.
The redemption of Mason Greenwood.
There is no chance.
It's not going to happen.
The blow up from any fan base, doesn't matter which club it would be, and all these internet troll warriors going, oh, yeah, I bet you'd improve us. And no. No fan base in this country is going to have him. No chance.
Well, thankfully for him, there's plenty of teams that will take him.
Yeah.
And he'll be fine. It's not like he's going to starve. You know, Fenerbahce, I'm sure, will be paying him quite well. 45 million for the transfer. It's not bad business from Marcel's point of view, honestly. I mean,
well, if they wanted Ridge, yeah. But there will be a number of teams who won't take him from some of these countries and stuff. So you're limited where you can sell to, right?
Just stay there, Fenerbahce, I guess, until you can't perform the way you perform anymore, and then there's no value to have you around anymore. He did well for Marcel. I'm sure he will do well for Fenerbahce. It's just what a weird career he's having. But anyways, moving on. World Cup stories. Woo, Mexico. Mexican players received a few watches from a YouTuber. I don't know if you heard this story.
Nope.
So there's this YouTuber, streamer, influencer called Steve Will Do It. Steve will do it.
Will he?
Well, it seems like he will.
Sounds a bit close to something that's uncomfortable at home. Continue.
Wow. Why is your mind going there, sir?
Steve will do it.
He will do stuff.
The English people will know. Continue.
Anyway, Steve will do it. He put a big bet on Mexico to beat Ecuador, and he won.
Okay.
2 million. And he decided to spend some of their money in watches and give them out to the Mexican players.
Okay.
Which he did. And then the Mexican players were really happy, took pictures and everything with their new Rolexes and stuff. Ooh, look at us. Thank you, Steve. We'll do it.
Turns out they're stolen.
No, they had to return it because FIFA do not allow these things. The code of ethics of FIFA do not allow for you to receive large gifts. Did you know this? I was shocked to find out.
But they're out. So what does it matter?
Well, I think that maybe they were in at the time when they received it.
You can't receive gifts.
Can't receive. Apparently, FIFA Code of Ethics, Article 21. FIFA rules dictate that players and officials are only permitted to accept gifts that have symbolic or trivial value. So you cannot take a Rolex, which I think it's unfair.
That's interesting. That's Article 21. And, we can do what we like with suspensions was Article 27. So if it falls above in line. That's quite
so
interesting.
Can't take gifts. I don't understand how that makes any sense.
But these things are silly, right? What happens if it's someone's birthday? Whoa, no, I can't have that cake. Like,
well, a cake is trivial, right?
It's what?
Is a trivial value. Or
what? Because it disappears once you eat it,
I suppose.
rather than it being. What if you want to keep the candles?
It's quite unfair, guys. It's quite unfair. It's quite unfair. Because it's not like he was betting on them to win and then they go there and win it and knowing they were going to receive watches. Like, that was not the motivation. It was after the game, when the guy won the bet, decided to give them watches. I'm not sure how this is related to the code of ethics.
Yeah, if it had been, if you beat Ecuador,
I'll give you a watch.
Give you these watches. I suppose there's probably a line that you can't say that conversation didn't happen before. So if you wanted to be technical, I can get
but
it.
That doesn't.
But it also feels like nonsense.
Come on, that doesn't make... Okay, so just because you told me, hey, do your best to win against Ecuador so you get some watches. That's the same as score so you get the bonus.
This isn't going to... Yeah, but it can be considered as like a bribe or a reward, isn't it?
How are you bribing someone to win?
No, it's like use some common sense, isn't it? But I do understand they've probably got to have these sort of laws. You can't prove that he didn't say, if you beat Ecuador, I'll give you these watches. Ain't going to make a fucking jot of difference to whammed in the football match, but it could be perceived in a certain way.
So, yeah, they had to return 1 million worth of watches.
What would obviously be worse in this scenario was, like, if they lost and he gave them the watches.
Oh, that would be much worse.
Yeah, so... But that's why... It's because of things like that. It's probably why the laws exist.
When it
you can't receive a gift. Well, yeah, I get it.
Fair enough.
It's shit, but yeah.
But had they done it in private, had they not publicized it, then no one would have known. Right?
Correct.
They didn't have to do it. I suppose that an influencer would want to publicize it, of course.
Are you going to force them to give the watches back anyway?
Yeah. Well, it's been reported that they returned it for all we know.
What's Gianni going to do? Knock around all the houses?
Maybe they still have it. Maybe they still have it.
Yeah, I gave it back. Babe, shut up. Take this.
Oh, man. But anyways, yeah, that's the story. Another story coming from the World Cup. Colombia. Have you heard of this Colombian player that's gone into hiding?
No.
So, this Colombian player, let me find his name. Jaminton Campas. He missed a quote-unquote big chance towards the end of the second half of extra time against Switzerland. Then they went into penalties and they lost on penalties. He says he refuses to go to Colombia because he has received death threats after that miss. So he did not board the plane and he's gone into hiding. Of course, we know.
Who's his club? Do we know?
Oh, I don't know his club. You want me to check? I'll find his club.
That
That happened with Escobar as well, so there's some history.
Yeah, because of the history of what happened in '94, I don't blame him.
So yeah, he plays for Argentine Premier Division, so he doesn't even play in Colombia. But I guess they were going to go back to see the fans and whatnot.
First, probably, yeah.
So he plays for Rosario Central. The chance that he missed is not that big of a chance, honestly.
So he didn't miss a penalty?
No, he didn't miss a penalty. He had like a big chance.
I can't even remember the fella's name, you know?
You don't?
No.
Anyways, well, you did watch the game.
I'm half sitting here wondering if you're making it up.
I'm not making it up.
Show me the guy.
Sir, you don't know Jaminton Campas?
No, just
the legend. The legend Jaminton Campas.
I feel like it was late at night. Oh, I do recognise him now, yeah. Go on.
So towards the end of the game, he had like this somewhat big chance. Call it big chance. It wasn't really a one-on-one. It was a difficult chance, actually. He put it over the bar. That was it. And he received that threat. So he decided not to go to Colombia. I'm not sure how long he'll be until he actually ever goes back to Colombia. Because taking no chances
it's horrible
here.
That, man. Yeah, look, again, whammed in '94. There was plenty of death threats to them before they came home.
And he went and look at what happened. So, yeah, I don't blame him for taking precautions. You know, just no point going.
No.
Let things blow over.
Shit that, innit? It's just football at the end of the day. We forget that.
A player that should be getting death threats is Alexander Sorloth.
Whoa.
Somehow, he didn't get any death threats. Somehow he's safe and chilling.
He has had death threats.
Where?
He has.
He's in Norway, isn't he?
No, I read it this morning.
Really?
Yeah, he has.
Oh, come on. There's no way.
No, he has.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, well, then fair enough.
Where's my apology?
Then fair enough. But he seemed quite okay with the death threats. I don't think he took it as serious. He's back in Norway, as far as I'm concerned. Chilling.
Yeah, it'll probably be all right.
But yeah, he should have passed the ball.
Of course he should have. The fella's going to have to live with that for the rest of his life.
Well, people are saying that he did it on purpose because he's envious of Haaland.
It doesn't matter what he does. He could win the Champions League next year. And people are still going to say to him, why didn't you give Haaland the ball?
I don't understand why he didn't give the ball. The pass was there.
Well, of course it was.
The pass was, as soon as he received the ball, the pass was there. The pass was on.
When John Stones shifts and gets back in a position, he's just got to take one step inside and make the pass.
Especially because Pickford was running towards his goal as well. So Pickford wasn't even coming for the ball.
Yeah, and listen, John Stones dealt with the
right
situation as well as he possibly could. But Sorloth should still, even if he attempted the pass and got it wrong, say Stones.
At least he did.
Yeah, you've got to attempt that. You have to attempt it.
But yeah, do you think he did it on purpose because he's envious of Haaland?
No, nonsense. Don't be silly.
Nonsensical?
No. It's just a mistake.
He's receiving a lot of abuse on his social media.
He will do, unfortunately.
200,000 comments. Why didn't you pass the ball? Pass the ball.
As I said, he's going to have to live with it forever, unfortunately. It's never going to go away.
One thing is for sure, he didn't get any racial abuse. I wonder if it was Oscar Bob, Nusas. I wonder what will happen. You know, he's received some death threats, which clearly don't take seriously. He's chilling in Norway as we speak. And yeah, Norway could have gone 2-0 up and destroy England. But no, he wanted to shine.
But then Spider-Cam intervened.
It happens. Talking about Erling Haaland, Peru. So remember I came here last week?
Hasn't he been very gracious, by the way?
Yeah.
All the way through the tournament.
Yeah,
he's come off like I think people are coming around to the idea that he's a good bloke. I think.
Coming around.
He's a bit different. No, but he does because he gets
of the
stick.
say humble thing.
Yeah, all that. He has made mistakes and stuff. But I think people are warm into him more and more as a human.
Apparently, he became really popular in America now.
Unlike his dad, he's a bit of a dick. Anyway, Karen.
Wow, yeah, his dad was saying a few things, isn't it? Wow, his father was like, when he saw Jet Spence falling for the penalty, father was like, in the camera, like saying diving.
He gave someone the middle finger at some point as well.
And he said F off.
Wow,
what a guy. But anyways, Erling Haaland, the legend. So last week I came here and I said that a baby has been named after Vozinha in Bolivia.
Yeah.
Well, Peru, the census came out and there are over 500 newborn babies with the name Erling Haaland. So
that whole gig,
468 have Haaland in their name, and 91 of them have Erling Haaland, the full name.
Right.
So imagine, it's my baby. I'm gonna call him Erling Haaland Perez, something like that. I don't recommend this name.
Listen,
this is not the name I recommend.
When Peru is winning the World Cup in 2054 on Mars, and Haaland Perez scores the winner, remember where you heard it first.
You heard it here.
It was from Nico.
You never know. One of these players. Come on, bro. Like, you have a son. Your son wants to have his own identity, wants to live his life peacefully, and here he comes. I'm going to call him Erling Haaland.
But I do think there's a lot of culture in South America to particularly name children, it feels like, after heroes and stuff like that.
They do it in Brazil.
I think it's very common.
It is common, but come on.
And if you're Peruvian, which Peru player do you pick? We still call it, it's like after all this time, you're still calling the kids Roque.
Pizarro.
Yeah, Roque or Claudio. Claudio Pizarro,
Roque Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Was he Peruvian as well?
Oh, no, he was Paraguayan, wasn't he?
He was not Peruvian.
Norberto Solano was Peruvian,
There's not many that you can pick. Farfan.
Jefferson.
Yeah, call him Jefferson. Right, call him Jefferson Farfan. Find something. Not Erling Brot Haaland. Full name as well.
Peru, you need some heroes. There you go. Nice kit, though.
Harry Kane will be the hero for Peru. The new one.
Yeah, but I feel like...
the new names.
Yeah, Harry. Has anyone from South America ever been called Harry? Doesn't feel very South American, does it?
I don't know any.
Not that Erling does, but...
They love the sons, like Jefferson, Liet's son, Ederson, son. Yeah,
but a lot of them are all nicknames. They're not the real names
in many cases. Those are real names. Jefferson is real name. Edson is real name.
Yeah. Sorry, I think they're like Brazilian Ronaldinhos and stuff.
Yeah, those don't count.
Yeah.
But yeah, Erling Haaland game famous in Peru. Probably got more names like...
Well, Jesse's pretty famous everywhere.
Yeah, you can get more famous even in America.
And he was humble. Well done.
Yeah, he was humbled. And he came off and he didn't complain.
Listen, they had plenty of rights to be complaining about stuff in the game at the weekend.
I mean,
he didn't.
The ball did touch the camera's cable.
Yeah,
right?
disallowed goal.
We also have to talk about how Ibrahimovic was super disrespectful to Noni Madueke. But maybe we'll talk about it on Nico's Corner.
Oh, God, no, I didn't hear that.
We'll talk about it on Nico's Corner.
Okay, fine.
Because we're running out of time, guys.
But now I've got time to look for it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, don't look for it.
All right, I won't.
Just stay there.
But when I open socials, Zlatan is just there.
If he didn't show up in your timeline yet, then he probably won't going to show up anymore.
Okay, I look forward to this.
Stop Zlatan, but we'll talk about it. There's more things that we can talk about on Nico's Corner on patreon.com/Planet FPL.
Well sold.
We'll be there on Friday because this is the last Dash show with Nico for the World Cup season. Because after that, we're going on holiday. Thank you, guys. I was here for what, 4 weeks in a row? 4 or 5 weeks?
Yeah.
We did well. We spoke about it.
You'll be back in August, as with Correspondent Week, August the 10th. There is still more to come this week. We've got 2 Fallout podcasts. Suj be with me tomorrow. No, he won't. David will be with me for France, Spain tomorrow. Suj will be with me for Argentina, England on Thursday, and David will be with me for the weekend on Friday. As Nico said, if you'd like to support the show, it's www.patreon.com/Planet FPL. Plenty more going on there this week, including our James stream Friday afternoon, which is available to all patrons, including free members. Yes, it is free content, but only accessible via Patreon. Audio listeners, a 5-star review goes a really long way. YouTubers, smash a like, hit the sub button, leave Nico a silly comment. Cue music, please, Manchild.
You're good with these outros, yeah?
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
I've done a couple of podcasts now.